Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this evening's open racing event. 4 races, should I say, at Vallelunga circuit, racing the Lotus Exige 240R Exige. And we've got just under 8 minutes remaining of qualifying. And we're about to see the drivers put in their first flying laps. Just a 10-minute session. First, we've got Mark Miguel with a 2:11.0. Expect the time to drop much more than that. You watch Carl Swanepoel and the red Lotus Exige actually flat out through turn 1, gets it slightly wrong. But down the short straight under braking now for the next right-hander we go. Shout out to Brent in the Facebook live chat. It's pretty can't make it, man. See you next time. To hear it as well in the YouTube chat. See you guys back on track soon, but here's a full server here for race 1 at Vallelunga. 22 drivers taking part in race 1. And a couple of new drivers joining us for the first time ever. And that is Lorenzo Lagorte. So see how well he gets us together with Scott Kruger as well. Keegan Klein too is another new guy on debut. And shout out to Russ Kelly. Welcome, Russ. Great to see you watching. Oh, we had a bit of contact there on the straight. It's Justin Ingles just lost control slightly. It's come together with another car. I'm not quite sure who that is, but at the moment it's Chase Gunter on pole position with a 48.4. A very quick time at the moment. Chris Heineke has joined the serve and he's on a 48.7. Wow, so great racing there. Driving Obsession was quick at the last race at Silverstone. The MX-5, he's in 3rd position currently with a 49.3. And just over 4 minutes remaining in this session. Here's me, Nazine Ismail now up to 4th position and Wesley Ferrant in 5th. Have a look at Chase Gunter. He's up almost a sec on his best delta time so far. They've gone on board with Chase Gunter. Got a bit of traffic, unfortunately. This score compromised his lap time. The last 3/10 in this lap alone. But these two car drivers in front of me also want to get a fast lap time. I mean, they're squabbling amongst themselves, a bit of contact there. And we're not even racing yet. This is qualifying. And Chase will now start at the end of the lap. Just in pole position by just 0.1 of a second from Christopher Langevaart, who's popped up into 2nd. Chris Heineke down into 3rd position. Tim Smith also joining the proceedings this evening, currently in sixth position, or dropped down to seventh now as Wesley Ferrand moves up into fifth with a 49.5. Logic Addiction now up into 8th position, followed by Peter Grobler in 9th. Mark McGear completes the top 10 so far. Christopher Langeveld now into pole position. He pips Chase Gunter by just a 1/10 of a second. That's how close it is around this Vallelunga circuit. Quite a long track, in fact, with a lot of fast and slow corners. A nice combination of corners. We've just started another lap with Chase Gunter. Currently heading down to Simony 1. This is a 2-corner complex. Simony 2 now. Looking for a good exit onto the back straight. Oh, so important. Now Chris Langeveld leads the way by just 6/1000ths of a second, so it's a battle of Chris and Chase for pole position so far. Or could we see someone else come into the mix as Chase is battling to fight his way through traffic? Has Chase got past? Yes, he has, and is briefly up on his delta as well. Does well. There's 30 seconds remaining in this session. Leandre Sparks now pops into 4th position, the 48.8, half a second behind our pole position man so far, Chris Langeveld. Chase Gunter has now found 2/10 out of absolutely nowhere with a fantastic exit. The second last corner there, and down towards the final corner we go. If Chase can keep this up, this will give him pole position for race 1 at Vallelunga. Can he do it? Yes, he's up 3/10, he's going to do it. Chase Gunter will be on pole position. Now, let's see if Chris Langeveld is on a lap. No, he is not. He's on an out lap, unfortunately. He's not going to get around in time. Dart another flying lap. You can find anybody else on a good lap? No, I think that's our order. So it is Chase Gunter starting from pole position, followed by Christopher Langeveld, Leandre Sparks from Heineke, from Driving Obsession YouTube, from Kyle Swanepoel, Tim Smith in 7th, Wesley Ferrand in 8th, Yazine Ismail in 9th, and Peter Geldenes will complete the top 10. Mark McGear from 11th, Peter Grobler from 12th, Logic Addiction from 13th, Ruan for Mark on debut this evening will start from 14th position. Good effort from him, followed by a fellow debutant, Keegan Klein in 15th position, Stefan Sparks in 16th, Ryan Ottens in 17th, Lorenzo Lagorge in 18th, Ryan Britton in 19th, Skulk Kruger also on debut will start from 20th position, and Stephen Hutchison from 21st. There are 4 races this evening, 11 laps each. 2 sets of 2 races. The second race in each set will see a reverse grid start of the top 8 from the first race in the set. So that should spice up the racing. And of course, if you're watching this and you want to get involved with the racing at Sim Race South Africa, visit us at simracesa.co.za, register on the forum and have a look at our open racing events section on the forum and choose an event you'd like to take part in and put your name down, and you'll promptly receive a private message on the forum with their password to the server and further server entry details. Open racing, of course, is the way to get involved. To start off racing at Sim Race South Africa before you progress to the Pro Series qualifiers. The new season of the Pro Series will start the sort of beginning to mid-September. It's planned for so far. And we are about a minute away from the start of the formation lap. Each race at Sim Race South Africa has a formation lap to start, single file, where they'll speed up to race pace from the final corner of the track and to actually start racing from lap 2. Yeah, shout out to Nick Hodgson in the YouTube chat. Yes, it's a good turnout. Pity not racing with us, man. I'm sure we'll see you in the next race, of course. Right, we are following Chase Gunter on the formation lap. He'll be bunching up the field. Looks like everybody's remembered the formation lap. And with the concern of the race director being myself, that everybody remembers the formation lap as something that's not forced in the game. But we have introduced at Sim Race South Africa to avoid the starting chaos that sometimes happens during these races. Fortunately, I'll be flying solo this evening in the commentary booth. On board now with Leandre Sparks, currently in 3rd position. Getting up and braking, trying to get some temperature into those brakes, weaving the tires. And he'll be watching on to the 2 guys up front. And trying to predict when they decide to speed up to race pace. The race has started. Chase Gunter with a good start, I think, but he's under pressure from Chris Langeveld. Down there here we go. Slight tap off on this very quick right-hander and then back on the power straight away. Under braking for Simony 1. Leandro Sparkstone, 3rd position. Chris Heineken, 4th position under pressure from Driving Obsession. So we've got 3 orange Lotuses up front. Anyone going for a move? Not at this stage. Yes, we do. We've got Mark Miguel up in 2. He's going to take 2 positions. Or will he? Got that move done. There's a very tight left-hander coming up. And there's very well under braking. Oh, he's been caught as I say that. Carl Swanepoel's turned around, unfortunately, and he'll get going again, thankfully. But we've got a huge fight going on for the lead of this race. Chris Langeveld is hustling Chase Gunther. Yeah, it's go, go, go here at Vallelunga, Sean. It's all happening. And Driving Obsession YouTube up into 4th position, puts a move on Chris Heineke. Tim Smith in 6th position, Mark Miguel in 7th, Yazin Ismail in 8th position, Peter Geldenes in 9th. Everybody looking for a good drive onto the main straight. Chris Heineke once back past Driving Obsession. Got a run on him, looking for the outside line is Chris Heineke. And the braking we go, and he's done it. Good. Oh, he isn't quite done. Driving Obsession trying to fight back up the inside line. No, hasn't got quite it done. But Chris Heineke is up into 4th position, gets a place back from Driving Obsession. But this is the almighty fight for the win of this race so far, at least the lead. Just 3 laps down. 7.5 to go or so. Leandro Sparks now getting a whole lot quicker, half a second up on his best Delta time, so he's looking to take it to the front 2. Sparks will be hoping that these 2 up front starts fighting amongst themselves so he can catch up to them, of course. Tim Smith currently in 7th position. He's ahead of Mark Miguel, is up into 8th. After a successful start to this race, Yazin Ismail in 9th. Peter Geldenes completes the top 10. Peter Krabble in 11th. Rowan for Mark in 12th. Keegan Klein now, I think he's going around the outside of Ryan Britton, is he? And Britton's got Carl Swanepoel with a good run on him in the red Lotus Exige. We'll go on board with Ryan Britton down the very fast right-hander. The braking we go, Simony 1. Oh, he's gonna, yeah, he's outbraked himself. That is Carl Swanepoel. Ryan Britton up into 13th position. He will now go after Keegan Klein. So let's have a look and see what's happening at the front here as Peter Geldenes now is challenging Yazin Ismail for 8th position. Chase Gunther still leading this race by just under 2 seconds. So he's, oh, it's a great move there from Geldenes. Up the inside he goes on the brakes. Ismail's trying to fight back. Ismail might have the better line for the next corner. No, he won't. So Geldenes up into 8th position. Great move there. Driving Obsession wants back past Chris Heineke. Heineke's run slightly wide. Driving Obsession does well not to run to the back of him. Oh, and Driving Obsession got a good run, uses the grass. Doesn't quite work out for him. There's Gunther, still comfortable. Got that gap up to over 2 seconds now. Leandro Sparks looking comfortable in 3rd position. Chris Heineck in 4th, of course. Driving Obsession 5th. Tim Smith 6th. Peter Kelnes has got Zin Ismail. Of course, those two having a good fight here in race 1. This is the battle for 12th position between Ryan Burton, Keegan Klein, and now Carl Swanepoel's got a good run on them. On board with Carl, he's already past Keegan. He's looking for another move. It's very early on the brakes there. Keegan Klein now up the inside. Oh, they make contact. That doesn't come to plan. And who else involved there? That is Wesley Ferrant. Chris Heineke can just not shake Driving Obsession. Been glued together for this entire race so far. On board a Driving Obsession now. Oh, Chris Heineke's got it all wrong. Up breaks himself and through goes Driving Obsession to 4th position. Let's see. Stefan Sparks with a very second-hand looking Exige. And what has happened to Leandre Sparks? He's dropped down the field. Yeah, so Leandre is down to 5th position. Up into 4th now as it puts a move on Tim Smith. Tim Smith once back, and Tim Smith has got that 4th position back, so I'm not quite sure if there's contact there between Stefan and Leandre Sparks. Father and son team there. Well, this race soldiers on. Peter Geldenes has now got Yazin Ismail back past him, so these two also having a great battle. With Mark McGinnis, give a good drive, doesn't quite get it. Mark McGinnis very late on the brakes. Does very well to not make contact with Leandre Sparks there. But it is Chase Gunther leading this race by 4 seconds now ahead of Chris Langeveld. Driving Obsession in 3rd position, 6 seconds behind them. Tim Smith looking strong in 4th position. Here he is now, but under pressure from Sparks. And McGear is right there as well. Chris Heineken are down to 9th position. Ruin for Mark doing very well in his first ever race with us on debut. 11th for him so far. Where's their front down in 12th position? There's a huge fight here between Carl Swanepoel and Keegan Klein, as well as Ryan Britton and Lorenzo Lagorce. It just runs a bit wide. There was eye contact. On board with Ryan Britton now, with a tight left-hander now. We'll get back on the power as soon as you can here. Nice early apex there. Set yourself up for this corner. We see Keegan Klein into the pits. That's interesting. Really not happy about something with his car. Lorenzo Lagorce up into 15th position. He's got past Ryan Britton, who's had a difficult exit out of that last corner. Back with Chris Heineke, who has now put a move on Peter Geldernes. He is up into 8th position. And now goes after Yazin Ismail. Ismail is now trying to get onto the back of this battle between Mark McGeer, Leandre Sparks, and Tim Smith for 4th position. I think this is the hottest battle on track so far. There's 2 laps remaining of this race 1 at Vallelunga. Looks to be Chase Gunter's race so far. With a 4-second lap, 4-second gap back to Chris Langeveld. Chris Heineke with a late breaking move on Yazin Ismail. But Ismail's going to go around him. Yes, he has. Wow, so that's a good defensive move there from Yazin Ismail. Chris Heineke looking for a wide line there. Hasn't quite worked. Lost a bit of ground there to Yazin, so I'm not sure if Chris just outbraked himself slightly. Chris Heineke suddenly much closer now. What can he do now? For the outside line, we had a spinner. Who's that? That is Tim Smith, down from 4th to 9th, so that's a turn up for the books. Mark McGeer now up into 4th position. Peter Geldernes still in 8th. He's put a move on Leandre Sparks, who's down to 8th. Leandre now waiting for somebody, it looks like. Not sure. Oh, he's let Tim Smith pass, so I'm pretty sure that Leandre and Tim came together. But Leandre doing the right thing now and waiting for him. That is the rule here at Sim Race South Africa. If you do cause an incident, it does happen, I mean, by mistake. You are to wait for that driver to rejoin in front of you. Great sportsmanship there from Leandre Sparks. Chris Heineke in 6th position. Still trying to chase down Ismail. This battle rages on. Mark McGeer looking comfortable in 4th position and looking strong too, it must be said. Driving Obsession is in 3rd position. Carries on his strong form from the last race at Silverstone. Stefan Hutchinson looking a bit second hand there. Chris Langeveld in 2nd, of course. He's Can't take it to Chase Quinta in this race, unfortunately. But still plenty of racing coming up. It's just the first race of 4. And have a look and see what's happening. It's for 7th position. Peter Hrobler has got Yazin Ismail all over him. Justin Engel looks like he's calling it quits for whatever reason. We've got a good move here by Ismail on Hrobler. Sparks has passed Tim Smith again. Sparks up into 5th position. Now race leader Chase Quinta has started the final lap of this race. Peter Hrobler unfortunately has left the server. Looked like there might be a disconnect. Hrobler having issues with his internet at the moment, it looks like. We watched Tim Smith looking to challenge Leandre Sparks if he can. Just got about a lap remaining. Oh, he outdoes himself. Tim Smith will not challenge Sparks any further in this race, or will he? As Sparks makes an error there, runs wide. Just 1 quarter remaining for Chase Quinta to claim victory here of race 1 at Vallelunga in this open racing event hosted by Sim Race South Africa. Chase Quinta wins at Vallelunga. Congratulations to Chase. Chris Langeveld will get a strong second. Driving Obsession will complete the podium. Mark McGeer will get 4th position. Stephen Hutchison rejoins the track. Leandre Sparks will get 5th. He will just beat Tim Smith to cross the line. Zine Ismail will just beat Chris Haneke to 6th position. Solid battle between those two guys. Very entertaining indeed. Chris Haneke in 7th. Wesley Ferrand will get 8th. Peter Gelden is 9th. Followed closely by Ruin for Mark. He's having a good debut here. Kyle Swanepoel in 11th. Lorenzo Lagorge in 12th position. Ryan Britton will get 13th. Egan Klein also in debut will get 14th position. Scott Kruger, so in debut will get 15th. Stephen Sparks will get 17th position, although he's decided not to finish the race. There we have it, Chase Quinta, our victor for race 1. We're about to start the gridding for race 2, which is a reverse grid start from the results of race 1. Which should see Yazin Ismail on pole position, if I'm not mistaken. Don't go away. Race 2 coming up straight away. We will start the formation lap in about just over a minute's time. Oh, fuck. Yep. The lap 6 of race 2, 5 to go. Quinta in 4th position after starting in 6th. Now looking to take it to driving obsession. Going to very late on the brakes in the background. So you can see the car moving around. Oh, we've got contact here. Who is that? Around goes Yazin Ismail. And who else is falling down? Tim Smith back into third, was in 3rd position, up into 3rd. Chase going into 2nd now. I think there must have been contact between Tim Smith and Yazin Ismail, I think it is, which has worked dramatically in Chase Quinta's favor up into 2nd position, and he'll be looking to work that gap down that Chris Heineke is currently enjoying. Smith 3rd position. Wesley Ferrand now up into 4th, the driving obsession down to 5th position. A run for Mark into 6th. A run for Mark having a fantastic debut around here. Ryan Britton now in 7th position. Yazin Ismail, of course, down into 8th after looking strong in 2nd. On board at the front. Yeah, shout out to Osman Valley in the YouTube chat. Yeah, we're missing you, man. You just get back on track. Sorry to hear that you're having computer problems. It happens to the best of us, of course. There's a move here from Wesley Ferrand. Had a good look, but decided to pull out of it, wisely so. Run for Mark. The pressure from Yazin Ismail. Is Lorenzo Lagorce down in 9th position. He seems to have tapped out of it for some reason. It's always contact there. Yazin Ismail runs to the back. Oh, run for Mark. For Mark survives in 6th position though. It's lucky. Tight left-hander we go. A lunge move here from Logic Addiction. He puts a move on Lorenzo. In fact, Lorenzo was actually behind him before that, so Lorenzo looking for a move up the outside, doesn't quite work. Very close racing here at Vallelunga. Oh, Yazin Ismail with a move up the inside of Ruan for Mark. And I think that's going to work for Ismail. Great move there from Yazin. On board with Ruan for Mark. Yazin much quicker through that very quick left-hander. Logic Addiction late on the brakes. Chris Heineke's lead has come down now to just under 3 seconds, so Chase Quinta's pulled a second out of him. For Mark getting all crossed up. Great car control from him. Klein looking strong in 11th. Ryan Britton in 12th position. Kyle Swanderpool in 13th. Peter Geldernes down to 17th. Carl Kruger in 14th position. Stefan Sparks in 15th. It's just 2 laps remaining. Can Chris Heineke hold off Chase Günther? That's going to be the big question here for race 2. Chris Heineke will be feeling the pressure now. Chris Heineke has crossed the line to start the second last lap of this race. It's the battle of the orange Lotus Exiges. Just going to running a bit wide, pushing very hard. Smith now under pressure from driving YouTube. I think that's actually Tim Smith getting around driving YouTube. There's a great move there by Tim. Around the outside of Simney too, but driving obsession looking to come back at him. Driving obsession's got that move done. Look at that. Great drive from the last corner for driving obsession. But we're going to go back to the battle for the win of this race. Can Chris Heineke hang on? Oh, here comes Chase Günther. He's going to run up the inside. Will he ever go? No, he opts out of it. Wisely so, very tight through the S's. Chris Heineke's run wide. Surely this is going to give Günther a good run. No, it's not quite worked out there. I think that. Oh, Chris Heineke's run wide. Unforced error there. Off he goes, and Chase Günther is into the lead of race 2 and possibly on way to a double victory this evening. Wonder if Chris Heineke was looking behind him too much, not focusing on the road ahead. But yeah, unfortunately he's run wide. And gifted the pass to Chase Günther. But these two coming up to traffic now, that might make things interesting for the final half a lap of this race. Carl Kruger in 15th position. Yeah, I think Chase Günther is too far ahead now for Chris Heineke to do anything about it as Heineke runs wide again. Günther will get past Carl Kruger without any problems. and so will Chris Heineke. Oh, Chris Heineke's man right. I think just trying to avoidance of Kruger there. But he hasn't lost any positions, so it's not too bad. So Chase Gunter proving the man to beat here at Vallelunga. Chase Gunter rounds the very last corner of race 2 to take his second victory of the evening. So the man on form is Chase Gunter. Chris Heineke will get a strong second. Driving Obsession will complete the podium once again, a double podium there for Driving Obsession. Tim Smith will get 4th. Wesley Ferrant in 5th position. Logic Addiction is under pressure from Sparks. Sparks not quite close enough to him, I don't think. He's gone for a late lunge. Wow, trying to offset Wesley Ferrant there. Doesn't quite work. As in Ismail will get 8th. Run for Mark. Strong 9th again. Renzo Lagorce will get a top 10 result in his debut round. Ryan Britton will get 11th. Egan Klein 12th. Kyle Swanepoel in 13th position. Peter Geldenes will get 16th. Stefan Sparks 14th. Garth Kruger will cross one to get 15th position. Well, we're going to cross over to the next server for the second set of 2 races. Will be coming up, or the next qualifying session will be coming up in the next 2 minutes or so. So until then, don't go away. I'll be back in around 2 to 3 minutes time. Okay, at the moment you're running slightly past schedule. At the moment you're about 10 minutes remaining before the next qualifying session. Yes, Gerda Smith having a wild ride there. Just getting run under braking there, unfortunately. Great to watch the guys pushing very hard to find the limits of the car. So just 6 minutes remaining of this final practice session before race 3. This is our second set of races for the evening. We've had race 1 and 2, which saw Chase Gunter take victory of both. Chase Gunter has also entered this third and fourth race. So it's great to see. Let's see if anybody can unseat him as the fastest man this evening so far. Here we have Kat James joining, defending South African Sim GT Series champion from 2016. And he's decided to join in the action this evening. Let's see if he can take it to Kat James. Not to Chase Gunter, should I say. Yeah, James going for his first flying lap of this practice session. Let's see what he can do. Right on board with him. It's slightly wrong there. Runs wide, clips the gravel trap. Decided to abort that lap. He's Wesley Ferrand returning for some more action. We are 30 seconds away from the second qualifying session this evening, which will sort the grid for race 3. Currently here, James looking the fastest man on track so far out of that last session, but of course Chase Quinter did not set a lap yet. I'm hoping to see quite a good battle between those two guys. Lepine is the first man to leave the pit lane. He wants to get on with this. Off he goes. Got Gerrit Smith right behind him. Gerald Smith, third man out of the blocks. Ryan Britton, fourth. James, we're looking for a decent gap before he starts his first flying lap. And we're going to ride on board with him and stay with him for his first quick lap. Let's see what he can produce. A very quick hander, Curva Grande, the grand corner, and you can see why. Slight lift, right hander into Simony when we go turn. It's turn 3, into Simony 2. Good drive out of this corner. It's a bit hesitant on the throttle there, but down the back straight we go. You close to the car, you can slipstream the other car quite nicely down here. And then we are under braking for turn 3 into turn 14. This is Semaphore coming up. We've got someone coming across the track. Oh, I just clipped Cat James. Around he goes. So unlucky there for Cat. And that is unfortunately ruined his corner. Cat's going to have to go out for another set of laps. There's Quinter all by his lonesome. More Kennedy's on an outlap, unfortunately. Where's the Ferrand? Currently in pole position with a 50.3. And Wesley is now 4/10 up on his best Delta time. Mazda down now into pole position with a 50 flat. Big power sliding action here from Wesley Ferrand. Looks amazing, but it will slow him down, although I say that. He's about 2/10 up in his best Delta time. I don't quite know how he's done that, but he has. Then in the background there, I'm not quite sure who that is. Wesley Ferrand looking for, around 3/10 of a second for pole position. Will he get it? No, he doesn't quite have enough. Ryan Britton up into third position. Carl Swanepoel now into pole position with a 49.87. Who is going to challenge Kyle during this last 3 minutes of this qualifying session? And Kyle is as well about 3/10 up on his best Delta time. So has Kyle Swanepoel found something in this car? Let's see what he can do. Can he maintain that pace, that momentum he's got, up into 4/10 of a second faster now? Going ball with Carl now. Oh, and he's got it also like proper tank slapper there. Around he goes. So that's the end of Carl's attempt, unfortunately. Cat James with a 49.1. The champ is in pole position. What is Chase Quinter doing? Let's go and have a look. He's in the pit lane. The Chase Quinter will start from the 7th position or so, or lower. Let's see what the rest do. And Carl will not improve. Wesley Ferrand. He's also not going to improve. Blair Payne is 3/10 up on his best Delta time. If he maintains that, he should. No, he won't improve at all. He will stay in 8th position. He needs more than that. He needs a good 2 seconds or so to improve on his position of his current position of 8th position. Skulk in the Facebook live chat just saying it was his first race and it was proper fun. Well, thanks Skulk. It was great to have you with us. And I hope this is your first race of many with us. Peter Geldener is now but just second with a 49.3, just 2/10 behind here, James. He's outbraked himself too on that last lap. Cat was also abandoned his lap time. Carl's not going to improve. Mazda trying hard, currently a 10th down on his best Delta time. Show us the pain. Let's go and have a look at the pain. Here's the pain. Bringing the pain on front. Blairpan is rev lining this Lotus like you cannot believe. Bouncing off the rev limiter, absolutely all out. There's your boy Keegan. The time to shift it before he hits the rev limiter. But he's giving it all, I can't fault the man. Oh, it's tank slap it as well. Regains it, keeps it pointing in the right direction. Yeah, I'm liking these lines. A bit too quick in there. Back on the power. Through the S as we go. Oh, nice line there. Good momentum. Oh, he drives the Honda in the real world. Okay, there we go. He's waiting for the VTEC to kick in, yo. I think that is your starting order. Cat James will start from pole position for race 3. A great lap there from Cat James. We'll let the timer run out to the start of race 3. Good to see a couple of guys from the 8 p.m. time slot joining us for the 9 p.m. time slot too. So solid turnout this evening. Thank you very much for everyone for joining us. We're around 30 seconds away from the start of the formation lap for race 3. Cat James start from pole position at a Peter Geldernees. Let's complete the front row. Where's the front from 3rd? Kyle Swanepoel from 4th position. Shirazda down 5th. Ryan Britton 6th position. Cat Smith in 7th. Pace Gunther, our winner of race 1 and race 2 this evening, start from 8th position. The Pain from 9th position. And Gerald Smith completed top 10 with Stephen Hutchinson in 11th and Logic Addiction in 12th position. Yeah, somebody's forgotten about the formation lap, unfortunately. So I'm sure they will come to their senses and get back into where they should be starting from. We've got a runner. Gerald Smith is. Yeah, I'm sure you'll slow down and wait for the rest of the field to rejoin. Which is a bit of confusion sometimes about the formation lap start. Gerald, nice pull aside. Good man. He will let the field go by. Yeah, Gerald is free. He's a free man. But until then, anyway. That's all good. I know sometimes this formation lap is a bit confusing. But once you've done it once, it's pretty much easy to understand. Yeah, James now leads the field. He'll be approaching up the speed up point to get this race underway. I think he'll be coming under quite a bit of pressure from Peter Holden-Jones. It's interesting enough here, James and Peter Holden-Jones both drive the Nissan GTR GT3 in the South African Sim GT series. Those two guys up in the front. And the race is off. Here we go. Got some side-by-side action already. It is Shirazad on the outside. Oh, he's into the kitty. Let's see, off he goes. He does well to rejoin. And he will lose out. Ryan Britton tries to go around the outside of Peter Holden-Jones. Doesn't quite work. Around he goes, but too much curb, unfortunately. Peter Smith up into 5th position. Logic Addiction in 9th position, Gerald Smith in 10th now, Stefan Hutchinson in 11th. And Ryan Britton is the man who got out all out of shape. It is here James comfortably leading the first lap of this race. Yeah, Cameron's in the lead. I'm leading this race while streaming. Yeah, the Smiths puts a move on Peter Holden-Jones there. It's like Holden-Jones has fallen right back. Not quite sure what happened there. Oh, a late lunge there by Peter Holden-Jones. Wow, and he's actually worked. Holden-Jones now back up into 4th position. Gerald Smith under pressure from Chase Günther. Going to ride on board with Günther. Good run of Gerald Smith does well to avoid him. Günther now up into 5th position. Oh, we got some action in the background. Who's that off there? That is Chase Günther. He's got it wrong and gets collected by the... He brought the pain. There we go. Blair Payne. No, that's unfortunately... Not quite sure what happened there. I think Chase just went around and then Blair Payne had nowhere to go. Here comes Ryan Britton up into 9th position. And those two Lotus just looking very second and unfortunately. One out with Rezi Ferrand currently in second position. See if he can take it to Cat James. I was wondering, looking for the slingshot. That doesn't quite work, unfortunately. Went a bit too wide. It's allowed Peter Kelvin up into third position in the blue Exige. Where's the front looking to stay on terms with Cat James? Great battle you're developing for third position between Holden-Jones and Swanepoel. Again, Holden-Jones runs slightly wide, but so does Swanepoel, follows him wide. And Holden-Jones run wide again. He's going to need to go defensive. He doesn't decide to do that, leaves the door open. Swanepoel is going to slip up the inside. He's surely got him, has he? Yes, he has. Swanepoel up into third position, showing good pace here in race 3. Obviously for runs, not that far up the road in second position either for these two to catch up to. They've a 3-way battle for second. Ryan Britton has decided to come into the pits for whatever reason. Chaz Quinter is up into 7th position. Sonika James looking very strong here. 8 laps down. 2 laps to go. No one really is challenging him at all. He's got a solid 8-second, about a 7-second lead back to Wesley Ferrant. Ferrant now coming under pressure from Kyle Swanepoel. Yeah, James has got about a lap and a half remaining. A solid 10-second gap back to West in front and driving beautifully. Good to see whether James can fight his way to the front after starting a bit further back with the reverse grid start for race 2. As Quintus still making progress at that beaten up Exige. He's just put a move on Gerald Smith for 6th position. And of course, Chase Quinter will start much further up the grid for race 2. James will complete a solid drive to win here at Vallelunga race 3, our second race winner for the evening. After Chase Quinter winning both the first and second race, but it's James has got his name down for the 3rd victory. Solid drive for him. Wesley Front will get 2nd, Carl Swanepoel 3rd, Peter Calden is 4th, and Gerda Smit will get 5th position. Chase Quinter will get 6th, Gerald Smith 7th position. Keegan, I see your request here is the pain against 8th position. Gives us a hoot for the camera as well. And Blapain will get 8th position. Stephen Hutchison will the rest of the field to get 9th position. Gerda Smith giving us a couple of donuts. Quite a bit Payne starting from first position, Gerald Smith from second, Chase Gunter from third position, Hannah Smith from fourth, Peter Geldernes from fifth, Carl Swanepoel from sixth, Wesley Front from seventh, and Cat James, our race winner from the previous race, from eighth position, Ryan Britton from ninth, and Logic Addiction will start from 10th position. So let's see what this race will bring. I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit of action at the start of this race. We've got an audience rooting for this man to do well. Gives us a hoot. I find it hilarious. Certainly a crowd favorite, especially in our YouTube live chat. How's it, guys? Rowan Keegan, number one. Got the Payne cheerleading squad here in the YouTube live chat. Hi, guys. What can Payne do from pole position? He's leading the formation lap like an absolute star at the moment. It's in his second ever race with us, his first race evening ever with us, on debut. Showing everyone how it's done at the moment. Is he going to catch everyone unawares? Let's see what happens now. And it's going to go for the final race of this evening. Looks like a god. I do apologize, that was my mistake, for there's two cars on the grid. So the race director throwing a couple of obstacles in the way there, so apologies for that. So what happens when you try and do everything at once. Sorry about that, guys. But is the Payne leading this race so far. He's got Chase Gunter up into second position. Cat James in third. It was the Payne's hooting that distracted me from what I was trying to do. I'm not trying to blame anyone, it's my mistake, sorry gents. So the Payne is leading this race. Chase Gunter wants passing as soon as possible. Gunter's got a good run. I'm sure he's going to have him. Payne's trying to defend his line, but it's a bit too late for that. Gunter with the better momentum. Here comes Cat James in third position. Oh, Payne's gone around Gunter. Look at that. saying not that corner, my friend. You're gonna have to try again. But here comes James on board with James. A good run. Now he's got Gunther on his right. There's Gunther. He's got James covered. Keeps that second position. But Payne is defending very well at the moment. And the break, we go for the tight left-hander. James is up into second and challenging Payne for the lead of this race. And that squabbling has brought Peter Holden-Jones to the party in fourth position. Guys, very close indeed. Does not have it ending in tears, guys. Keep it close. Keep it tight. And James. Here comes Gunther up the inside. Has a little cheeky look, but doesn't quite work. The Payne is keeping these guys behind him. He's doing a fantastic job so far. We're going to go on board to Peter Holden-Jones and see what it's like from his perspective. He's got the best seat in the house. Oh, boy, Payne's run wide. James with a good run is going to make contact. He pushes Payne wide. That's fine. Bit of pressure, and Gunther's got a good run in Payne as well. Gunther is not going to get past Payne. Oh! And Payne is into a massive slide. He will fall back down to fourth position. There's Gunther down to third, and Peter Holden-Jones has taken advantage of that. He's up into second. And James looking for his second victory of the evening to draw square with Gunther. There comes Gunther up the inside of Holden-Jones. I think late in the brakes, but so is Holden-Jones. Impressive driving from those two guys. Payne down into fourth position. Carl Swinnapole in fifth. Gunther is sticking right with James. This battle is by no means finished. Oh, and James made a mistake. Off he goes. This will enable Gunther to fly past him. And Gunther is now leading this race. The Payne has found his way past Peter Holden-Jones. Has he? No, he hasn't quite, actually. I got that wrong. It's him and Carl Swinnapole battling for fourth position. Trying to pull up the inside. Good run now. And he's got him. He's got him before the next one. Payne submits and loses a position down just from Swanepoel. He's now in 5th position. That's great to hear, Keegan. It'll be great to have JTT squad in the Pro Series or the Pro Series qualifiers. It'll be fantastic. Yeah, Chan's had an off. Not quite sure what's happened to him, but it's happened off camera, unfortunately, and suddenly Peter Holden-Jones is up into 2nd position. Yeah, James doing some cross country. Carl Swanepoel to 3rd position, but Payne is up into 4th. Gerald Smith now starting to challenge Payne for that 4th position. Smith looking for the best result of the evening for him. But at the moment, is Chase Gunter with a solid 7-second lead ahead of Peter Holden-Jones. Chase Gunter on course to take his 3rd victory for the evening. Pretty dominant run here by Gunter. Yeah, James unfortunately has retired from the race. Keegan, fortunately not. I'm actually looking for one myself, so if you come across the 2nd one, then let me know too. But Keegan, put a message on the forum saying that you're looking for one. Maybe somebody can help you out, or knows of one that's somewhere. No, unfortunately, no, there's actually a picture of me at Simtech Racing in Johannesburg. They have like a couple of rigs set up there. It's like a sim racing coffee shop, basically, where you can go and have a go on the motion rigs. Yeah, check them out if you're in the Johannesburg area. Simtech Racing. Guns are getting wild around the corners. I think he's starting to enjoy himself now. Got a 14-second lead now ahead of Peter Caldenes, and might get some sideways action here from Gunther. Playing with the throttle around the corners, great to watch. Payne is in 4th position. There's Romain. Egan. Doing a solid job in 4th position, as we said. Chase Gunther started the final lap of this race. He's going to round the last corner to take his 3rd victory of the evening. It's 3 out of 4 for Gunther. 1 victory to James. Peter Caldenes will get 2nd. Carl Swanepoel will get 3rd position. And Payne is in 4th, but he's under pressure from Ferrand. On board with Ferrand now, approaching the last corner of the track, and Payne's run wide. Here comes Ferrand. He's got him, he's going to have him going for the inside line. Has he got him? Yes, he has. Ferrand will finish in 4th position. Payne will get 5th. Smith 6th. Yeah, and that's our field for this evening. Well, that concludes the racing for this evening. From me, Jason Holden-Jones, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you again on the 28th of August for the final round of the South African Sim GT Series. The 2017.1 season comes to an end on the 28th of August. And yeah, until then, cheers for now.